Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a good time because we are here for another new video. As I am continuing to explore Grafana Cloud and setting up all sort of different monitoring for all sort of different stuff I have on and under my table, I still am working with SMSEagle, which is the hardware SMS gateway, and I have the dashboard still here in front of me. And if you're wondering what SMSEagle actually is, it's, well, on-premise hardware SMS gateway for alerts and notifications, right? So I do have two SIM cards inside, and if you wonder like what's the purpose to have this, if you want to send some alerts and notifications, why just not use internet connection to send an email or stuff like that? But just think, what if the outage is so big that you also don't have internet connection anymore? Then none of that works. But well, with a hardware physical SMS gateway, you're always covered. You will be able to send SMS text message. You can also make a voice call that will inform about the issues, and you can have multiple SIM cards and full high availability for that. And SMSEagle also offers API for monitoring. As example, here I have already created user YouTube, and we can check access to the API, and it has all sort of different permissions that we can delegate to this API token. So the main question is, whenever we are inside the Grafana Cloud and we have a physical hardware which is sitting right now on my table, how can we monitor SMSEagle from the Grafana Cloud? And the answer is that we cannot do that directly from the Grafana Cloud, because Grafana Cloud is in the clouds and SMSEagle is on my table in my network, not accessible from the outside. So basically, we need to have something within my internal network to be able to monitor the physical hardware on my table. And as much as I did researching, the answer was quite straightforward. You need Grafana Alloy on your computer, on your server, doesn't matter, wherever you want it to sit. And that is basically the agent that is going to be responsible to communicate with SMSEagle to collect all of the data. But also on top of the Grafana Alloy, we still need to write our small custom Prometheus exporter that is going to scrape all of the data from SMSEagle device. And then we will have kind of single/metrics page, which will have all of the data scraped from the device. Then what Alloy is going to do is read from that metrics endpoint and basically push all of the data to the Grafana Cloud. So that is going to be saved in the Murmur database, and we will be able to visualize everything in our dashboard. That's the theory. I myself don't have a lot of the practice in all of that. That's why the plan for me is basically to use as much AI as I can. So let's see how it goes. So what we're asking Claude to do here is just run official Grafana Alloy in OrbStack. I do use OrbStack myself. I ditched the Docker completely. We will need it to monitor SMSEagle hardware gateway in my local network, and then we will need to push this data to Grafana Cloud. For the first step, just start the Alloy, because we do know that we're still going to need to write some simple script and do a bit of additional configuration, but I just want to go step by step. So for now, just let's smash enter and see how this goes. And that was pretty much quick. So after I run my command, the first thing that we see that, okay, the OrbStack plus Docker are up. The project folder that I just created before this video is basically empty. So let me scaffold the minimum Alloy setup and start it. Writing the config, logging, level info, format, log fmt. Yeah, so basic stuff. Then writing the compose YAML file, done. Grafana Alloy is running in OrbStack, status is up, readiness probe returns 200, log show Alloy is running, what I can see here. So we have a Docker compose for official Grafana Alloy image, and we have a small config file to make sure that all of that is running. And we can also check this URL to confirm that everything is running in the front end. And here we can see the components: Prometheus exporter, self Alloy is healthy, relabel noob healthy, and scrape Alloy self is also healthy, so everything is fine. And because in our first command, I already said that we're basically, the main task here is to monitor SMSEagle. It already offers itself like, want me to move on to wiring up SMSEagle target next? If so, tell me the gateway's IP or on your LAN address. So yes, please go ahead. This, and in the new line, I will add my SMSEagle IP address. HTTPS, here is SMSEagle IP. Okay, so let's just give it a couple of seconds or a minute to think again. So here I actually canceled it because the Claude didn't have the context on how exactly I want to monitor SMSEagle. I told you that I want to use the API, but the Claude didn't know that. So I will just tell it for SMSEagle monitoring, we want to use API v2. Let me also find documentation for that. And we actually got a bit lucky because SMSEagle also offered the API, open API specification for all of the API endpoints. So I'm just gonna download that and throw it to the Claude. What I did is just copy pasted the open API to the same project folder. And now we can say for SMSEagle monitoring, we want to use API v2. Here is spec and tag the open API.yaml file. This should be good. I will just say I already have a token. Just tell me where to write it. And again, let's wait a couple of seconds. So what we have completed here is the fact that Claude found everything that it kind of needed. It also checked all the available endpoints based on the specification that we provided, that we downloaded from SMSEagle documentation. And I'm not going to argue a lot with a Claude here in terms of what exactly do we want to monitor, because this is just a POC to show how this can be done instead of the full ready solution. And I also think in some perspective, the full ready solution will differ from case to case. Some people, some business want to monitor one thing, someone want to monitor something else. So I leave this open for the discussion. But the Claude thinks that the modem signal and the modem number, I have two of them, and also the modem full info is kind of sufficient. Is the ideal monitoring endpoint in the return signals trend, modem enabled or disabled, SIM status, network registration per modem, and what it also found out that we already knew, that the Alloy cannot turn SMSEagle JSON API into metrics on its own because its scraper only understands Prometheus text format. So what we are doing, what Claude is doing, adding a tiny Prometheus community JSON exporter sidecar that fetches our API v2 modem full info and converts it to the metrics. Then Alloy is responsible to just scrape this metrics endpoint and then ship it to the Grafana Cloud. So the token will live in one place, and file, right? Environment file, which is get ignored, making sure that it's not going to be posted online as many people tend to do nowadays with the vibe coding being so popular. And the specification confirms it can be passed as the query parameter, so access token. So the token flow is environment file, Alloy environment, then the target URL, then SMSEagle, never hard-coded in a committed file. So here it is baking the JSON exporter config YAML file with all of the basic stuff, the environment file, JSON exporter. We don't really want to go here much in the details. Now we are wiring SMSEagle scrape into the Alloy itself. Now it is creating the environment file with everything filled except the token. This is what I will need to do right now manually, and kind of we have the instructions of what is done. Basically everything that I just mentioned, and the only thing that we need to do right now is open environment file and replaced our token with the actual value. So that is exactly what we are going to do right now. Here, just in a separate terminal tab, I have opened the environment file, and we have just two variables here: SMSEagle API URL that I just showed myself to the Claude, and SMSEagle access token. So what we need to do is get rid of this placeholder. Then go back to our SMSEagle access to API. Just for the sake of making sure that we don't have any permission issues, I will add all permissions to all of the APIs. Whenever we're setting this up for the production, of course, we need to choose just the stuff that we need for the monitoring, right? So I'm updating the permissions, going back to access token, copy pasting it, not being afraid to show it to you on the screen because this is just a lab environment. Right quit, and we're good with this. So what we can do right now with the Claude is basically the same stuff it is offering for us. So I save the token, bring it up. So after a couple of seconds, token is in, API works to modems, good signal, but there was an issue. The prod output is empty. Let me see the full unfiltered response from the JSON exporter. And then it kind of checked on itself and it found the issue himself that JSON exporter 0.7 uses Kubernetes JSON path syntax, but the Claude actually wrote it in a different syntax. That's why the response from the API was empty. So it also went and kind of fixed itself. Everything is working. Alloy SMSEagle modem scrape is healthy. Connection cleanly. 2 connections, 0 refused. The metrics land in a noob sync for now. Nothing stored until we add the Grafana Cloud. So right now our task is very simple. We need to add Grafana Cloud to add all of this data to our Grafana Cloud instance, right? And to do that, according, again, to the Claude, I'm not an expert here, we need to go to our Grafana Cloud instance and then go connections, Prometheus, and send metrics. So let's try to find it. So here we have connections, we don't have a Prometheus here. Okay, so if this doesn't match what a Claude is saying, we can just use amazing. I love this stuff. We can use Grafana Assistant, which is like AI assistant inside the Grafana Cloud. Let's just ask our question. I have Alloy running in my network and I want to send data to my Grafana Cloud instance. Guide me what to do. Let's click enter and let it cook. Okay, so I think we're looking for a step 1. Get your Grafana Cloud credentials. Go to Grafana Cloud portal. I will just open it as a new tab. Uh-oh. We cannot find this page. Grafana team, if you're watching this, you need to fix this stuff. Grafana Cloud portal and SYN 404. But don't worry, I found it myself. So here we have Grafana Cloud portal, my stack, click on the details. I think we're looking for, let's check metrics Prometheus section, note the remote write URL plus credentials. So we want to send metrics, I guess. You can use Grafana Alloy to scrape and ship Prometheus metrics to the Grafana Cloud. This is exactly what we need. So I will just copy paste. So let me just copy paste this and put it to Claude. And the only thing that we're still lacking is your grafana.com API token, right? So where can we create a token? This we don't need. Configure Alloy, set your API key and restart. So I just ask additional question. I am interested only in sending Prometheus and where can I generate a token? Okay, so in the same page where we have this Alloy remote write configuration, we also have a button generate token. So let's click it and see how it goes. Token name, SMSEagle monitoring, expiration 30 days, just to make sure that if in case I forget to delete it. So create a new token, your token has been successfully issued, copy paste, and let's add it to our Claude. Here is token. Let's hope that all that it needs. So let's just wait a couple of seconds. And we're kind of done. Shipping to Grafana Cloud confirmed, 9 samples sent, 0 fails, 0 retries, no authentication errors, done, full pipeline is live. And so what is happening? SMSEagle API v2 goes to the JSON exporter, to the Alloy, to the Grafana Cloud, and check your metrics in the Grafana Cloud. Where to do that, go to your stack, explore, or drill down and metrics. So let's try to find it. Okay, so here In the Explore section, I am checking the metric SMSEagle modem enabled, and we are getting the data. The modem is enabled. Let's actually try if I'm not so sure we should have 9 metrics. I see only 2. So again, let's try to use Grafana Assistant. I've just connected Alloy that monitors SMSEagle to Grafana Cloud. Can you create dashboard out of those metrics? I really like the option that Grafana Assistant can create the dashboards on its own. It's super helpful for lazy people just like me. And let's see how this ends. I found 2 metrics. And see, it's cooking. It's cooking. We already have the modem 1 enabled, modem 2 enabled, and this one, modem registration status. You saw initially there was just 1 row, and it found itself, like, it probably disappeared here from the history, but it was saying like, hey, I see this widget, and it has just 1 single row for just 1 modem, so it went trying to fix that. And there we go, it fixed it. So now we have 2 rows, and I am completely like, hands up, I'm not doing any of this. I'm like so lazy nowadays with whenever we have a Claude, AI, Grafana Assistant, and all of that stuff. And there we go, we have our initial MVP POC dashboard of monitoring SMSEagle hardware SMS gateway ready, up and running, monitored directly from my internal network, pushing to my Grafana Cloud instance, and we don't have yet any alerts set up. We just managed to get the data here, and it's also offering us to improve and maybe add something else or change the refresh period and so on and so on. But I think the lesson was good and definitely a little bit also entertaining for me, guys. So thank you for watching. If you do want to see more videos of this type, just don't forget to click subscribe button. And if you do have any questions about SMSEagle or Claude or Grafana or anything else, just ask me directly in the comments or just reach out to me in LinkedIn or whatever. Other than that, thank you guys for watching and see you later.